Right, okay guys, so it's been a while and well, sorry. I am. And what I want to talk about now, and I think that I kind of did this every day, every single day I was pumping out a new video. And I get comments, I get people messaging me, and then I stopped. I got distracted, I got focused on some of the other stuff that we're doing, I got really busy, and no excuse. I take responsibility for that. But what I want to do is I want to try and start to do this again, and I want to try and maybe not necessarily post a video every single day, although I'd like to do that if I get the time, but I'm so busy right now that I'm not sure if I can. But what I will try and do is make sure that I post on a consistent basis again, maybe once a week certainly. And I want to start doing more interviews again. I did the interviews where we're doing the James Corden style thing in the corner who wasn't singing. So what I want to talk about really right now is just three things that can make such a big difference. I don't know if I did 3 or 4 then, but 3. 3 things that can make such a huge difference to your life, to your business, to your career. And it's something that no one talks about. People talk about having that right mindset. And yes, you know what? The mindset is so important. I'm a practitioner of the mindset. I really believe that the mindset and having that control over the mindset and the right kind of mindset is hugely important. You don't have to look, I don't know if you can see up here, but there's all the books. I read all the books about this kind of stuff. But it's not enough. The greatest will in the world will not make it for you. Positive thinking will not make this work for you. Although it makes some of it work, it's not the formula that will make it come together. And what I've found is that there's ultimately 3 things that make such a huge difference, more so than just the mindset. And I think it's a collective effort. It's a lot of this stuff all coming together. So the first thing that I want to mention out of these 3 is it's the demand. What demand is there for the product or the service or the offerings that you have right now? Because if there's not much demand out there, there's not a great deal you can do about that. The demand's been taken care of for you, and that's something that's a little bit out of your control. You can't do anything about that demand. Now, what you can do is find if the demand is great, if it's trending, if it's something that's starting to spike and it's coming up. By the way, look at these pens. You've not seen one of them for ages. Oh yeah, different colours. So you can go over to, for example, you go to Google keyword tools and type in the keywords that's relevant to your product, your business, your career, your offering, whatever it is that you're doing, and find out how many people searching for what it is that you do. And if there's not that many people searching for it, the demand's not going to be that great. Now, you can tweak the keywords and try and find different ways to search, but ultimately if there's not a lot of demand there, then you can't really change that. The market's controlling the demand. Once you've found that, you can head over to the Google Trends, the Google Insights, and look at if it is trending. Are people still searching for this, and are they searching at an increased level, or is it declining? Is people actually starting to fade away from what it is that you're offering as well? So this will help you to understand the demand that's out there for the service, the products and the offering that you might have. The second thing, I nearly swore at you then, the second thing that you've got to look at is your ability. Your ability to do the job, your ability to do what it is that you're pushing, the service that you're offering, the product that you're offering. Are you up to par? And if you're not, then you need to really learn how to become that authority, that practitioner, that person who is not just skilled and experienced in your own sector of products, but in the entire industry. You want to be the person that starts off as a newbie, and then people start coming to you for help and advice. Then you become an authority in this, and we see this all the time. You might even end up becoming a fully fledged celebrity off the back of the information that you know. We see this so often in social media right now. There's so many people who will have built celebrity status because they've become an authority in their field. So if you get really, really good and keep on pushing and trying to be better, this makes such a big difference for you. And it actually works really well with the third one. And the third one is how difficult it is to replace you. So if you become really difficult to replace, then you kind of got the pinnacle in your space. And listen, what we've got to understand is that every single person can be replaced. Nobody is irreplaceable. But some people are just really difficult to replace. And you need to be that person. You need to be one of them people that's so difficult to replace, because the ones that's difficult to replace, they get all the breaks, they have all the opportunity, they make all the money, they do all the right things. And it's because they've mastered these three areas. You know, they've understood the demand, they've found where the attention is, and they go into them places and they find the right level of demand. What they also do is make sure that their ability is not just up to par, but it's above par. And they keep on getting better and better and better at it all the time. And as a result of that, as a direct result of that, they become incredibly hard to replace. Put these three things into your strategy, start working toward these, and you'll find that you will move forward much more faster in your career, in your business, just in your job, your life, anything will move so much more quicker and streamlined like once you work on these three areas. Like I said at the start, I want to try and do some of these videos again. I feel really bad that I let you down, and do you know, I'm sorry about that, but listen, I'm back. I'm gonna try my best to try and do one a week, but I am busy. But if I can do one a week, I will. I want to say I'm going to pledge to do one a week, and I probably should pledge to do one a week. So I'm going to do one a week, at least one a week, and get it out there. If I've missed anything out, guys, leave your comments. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you are, jump onto each one, jump onto the Facebook, give my page a like. If you use, obviously, YouTube, give it a like over on there and subscribe. You don't like it on YouTube, do you? You subscribe on YouTube, that's right. See, it's been a few months I'm out in the loop, but subscribe. There's probably close to 300 videos on YouTube already. There's lots of stuff on there that I'm passing on to you. Find value in what I say and just go out there and apply it. That's the biggest thing that you can do, is don't just listen to this stuff. It's like reading all these books up here. Don't just read the books. You've got to actually apply the information. You know, knowledge is power. That's true, but it's only powerful when it's applied. If you don't use it and you don't actually do anything with it, it's worthless. Guys, have a fantastic day, and I'll speak to you again. See you for now.